money for nothing. Chicks for free.
What's going on, guys? Before we get this started, I wanted just to mention, I prefer buying these cheap cards on TCG Player. You can't see the pictures. You got to kind of go by the seller's description of near mint, lightly played, damaged, whatever. But you can get your cost per card way down by going on TCG Player. If you find one of these sellers that have free shipping on orders over $5, and they have multiple quantities, like this one seller with 27, another with 15, another with 8. If you buy these guys out, you're pretty much over that $5 threshold, and you're not paying for shipping at that point, which puts your cost per card way down. So that was just a little hint, guys, for buying these cheap cards. I wanted to let you know. Now let's get into some of the picks.
There is to it, but it does seem to be holding strong. It seems to be doing well. It looks like it's going to be around a long time. I may regret some of the opportunities I've had in the last couple of years to buy some extra cases or like a half pallet of certain sets that were dead. Maybe I'm going to regret those decisions. And kind of like what I did with One Piece at the very beginning of One Piece, with OP1 and 2 at the very beginning, I did not get involved till like OP3 and 4. And it was a huge mistake. I should have done it. It was a big regret mistake on my part. And sometimes, yeah, guess what? I know it's crazy. Sometimes Rudy makes mistakes and gets things wrong. Don't tell anybody.
All right, guys. So the first pick is Snow White promo number 23. It's the cold foil version of the uncommon card in Arcasia's Island. I think this was given away at Arcasia Island release events. A lot of these cards were pretty much given away at release events. I picked up 19 copies off of one seller, and my cost basis was like 38 cents a card shipped and after tax, because I beat that $5 threshold like I was talking about, and it was like 19 copies for $7.06. Not bad at all. I don't need much. I could probably list these on eBay at $1.99 a piece and make money. But yeah, let's get into the rest of these cards. No particular order. I only picked 6 cards. I could have gone more, could have gone less. But basically my formula for this, guys, is I pick recognizable characters that are cheap and they're promos, so there's like limited amounts. So, but then again, you got to watch with Lorcana, because I've heard some of the promos they give away on the cruises, they'll give away for 2 years. So there could be a lot of them and stuff. So that's one thing you do have to watch out for. But for the most part, I mean, you don't see that many listings above 1,000 on any of these. And even that's a lot. I don't think any of these have 1,000 listings. All right, let's get into the next card. All right, the next one is Nala, the Mischievous Cub. This is a cold foil version of an uncommon from Shimmering Skies. Again, under $2 pretty much everywhere. But you want to go on TCG Player and look for those quantities to get your cost per card way down. So this is promo number 29. It's Aladdin, the Vigilant Guard. It's a foil of a rare from Reign of Jafar. Yeah, Aladdin is kind of close to me as far as Disney goes. Back when I was a kid, I mean, there was a lot of VHS tape watching, and I was a little bit older, but my brother and sister really loved Aladdin, and I watched it a lot. I didn't mind it either, too. I kind of liked it. So saw that about, 100 times in my life. Probably haven't seen it in about 25 years, but yeah, I've seen it over 100 times in my life. So, on to the next card. All right. Next one, Patch, the Playful Pup. It's promo number 30. This is a cold foil version of an uncommon from Reign of Jafar. I just feel like a lot of people love 101 Dalmatians. Every time you see a Dalmatian, even though it's rare, I mean, you can't help but think of the movie. Yeah, so that's all I got to say about Patch the Playful Pup. On to the next card. and I just ordered about 8 copies of this one through the shipping hack, about 65 cents a piece. It's Mini Pirate Lookout. It's promo number 12. It's from Azurite Sea, and it's a super rare cold foil version. You can't go wrong with Minnie or Mickey, so why not? It's a cool card too. I like it. I like the pirate theme. If you guys been following me since High Seas openings, you know I like pirate themes. And last but not least, the final card, promo number 34, Mickey Mouse, leader of the band. Again, it's the mascot of Disney, worldwide recognized. You find copies for 50 cents before shipping. I ordered about 4 or 5 copies, I don't remember, before making this video, but yeah, I could not find a seller to do the shipping hack with, so unfortunately I did have to pay for shipping on this, but I don't mind. Still got all the copies, well under $1.50, I know that. So those are my picks, guys. Have a good one.